Today we go Monument Valley to Bryce Canyon. Amazing day. Very hard to describe how beautiful today is. We're crossing the Colorado River. We have Capitol Reef National Park, and then we go up to Bryce Canyon. I mean, everything, the whole day, it's just amazing.
Morning world, it is day 5. If you didn't see last week's episode of yesterday, then certainly go and have a look. We had an amazing evening last night. Can't thank Stefano and Joanna for what they laid on and what they organised any more than amazing job. Well done, team. So today we leave Monument Valley. We head, actually I'll tell you what, I'll leave it for Stefano. Stefano can tell us all about it. So next up, Stefano, thank you.
Yesterday we did Grand Canyon to Monument Valley. Today we go Monument Valley to Bryce Canyon. Amazing day. Very hard to describe how beautiful today is. Scenery will change every 30-40 miles. Just unbelievable. As you guys can tell, Ralph already took off. He's set up to take some, to do some drone footage and some pictures. Yesterday evening, we went out to spot another couple of places where we want to take some good photos. So it's a lot of stops today, guys. A lot of them are photo stops. So if you see me getting off the bike and I just go like this, that means 5-10 minutes at most, so that we can keep rolling. It's about 9-10 stops today. You know, everything, the whole day, it's just amazing.
Does the word canyon sound familiar?
Yeah, like you remember the Grand Canyon, you know, at some point it's gonna feel like you're actually riding at the bottom of this Grand Canyon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Are we going to know where Ralph is to get that drone shot?
I'm going to let him know.
No, us.
You remember yesterday where we went over the hump and then the scenery opened up with this beautiful, huge
There was a few
mountain
humps.
on the right.
There was a few humps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but
about
one
6
big-
miles in.
Yeah, just outside of town.
Yeah.
Just
So you
outside
want
of
us
town.
to sort of be in a close pack sort of thing, or what do you?
Yeah, you
He'll
know,
catch
like,
you. He can just
you
post
guys,
on
3-4 seconds in between bikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
And then I'm gonna do a stop at a pull-out. We're gonna give Ralph about 10 minutes to go ahead of us and get set up. I've been wanting to take a photo in this spot for many years, but it didn't work out because of the weather, because of other reasons. So that
Just tell I was in the wrong spot last year. Just say it.
On the other side of the road.
we have a
On the other side of
Ralph.
the road. So we have Ralph with a good camera. We have the drone. At some point, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna give like the flashing light, the hazards. I want you guys to space out and slow down. You're gonna see him. You're gonna see him there with the camera. If you want to throw a pose or whatever, just hold that pose until you pass him, so we get a nice still shot.
Can you stand on the seat?
Can you stand on this?
Do whatever you want to do. Lifetime memory.
So-
To a Superman?
At this point in time, never again. Remember that.
So space out. Hopefully there's not gonna be any cars in the back, but if there are cars, they told me just Photoshop them out.
Yeah. Easy.
And at the end of the day, the goal is to get to Bryce Canyon with enough time to take you in the park. I know the program says that we'll see Bryce Canyon in the morning tomorrow, but I like to live today. Okay? So tomorrow we just get to Vegas.
Antelope.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
Ready to go? And we have 350 miles to Bryce Canyon, 530 kilometers. So we have this ride again that we did yesterday, quite amazing. And we're gonna ride by Monument Valley Travel Park, and then we go through those beautiful red mountains, take a couple of stops there for photos. I'm gonna take you to Forrest Gump Viewpoint, famous for the scene in the movie where he stops running and turns around, and
Run,
then
Forrest,
you see the whole backdrop of Monument Valley. So you're all gonna want to take your photos there, laying on the ground, across the road, and all of that, which is really cool. Just be aware that the locals do not slow down. Okay, so if you think that this guy is gonna slow down, he's not gonna slow down. We had some close calls, so just be aware of that. So I'm gonna let you take your individual photos, and then I would like to take a group photo before we go back on the bikes.
Stopped at an overly famous spot. I don't know if you recognise this behind me, but this is the point where Forrest Gump stopped running. He turned round and went home.
So all these people are doing this Forrest Gump pose because this is the road. Hopefully they'll get run over by a car because they don't really stop.
Yeah, I'll do it then.
There you go. AJ is Forrest Gump.
We go to Mexican Head and fill up. That's gonna be the last functioning bathroom with running water until lunch. I'm looking at the ladies because you guys, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna remind you that's when we stop for fuel. If you need to, take advantage of that, and then we'll stop and look at the Mexican sombrero, the Mexican Head itself. It's a little bit of a dirt road, but it's really hard packed. Stop there, take a photo, turn around.
So we've stopped at the famous Mexican Hat, which is there. Some people think it looks like a man sitting down with a sombrero or a lady with a big dress. I'm not too sure. It looks like he's playing his guitar.
Yeah. Do you know what I see? I see a rock with a rock on the top of it. Living the dream.
We're gonna go up Moki Dagway, really beautiful scenic road in the United States. I'm just gonna leave that at that, right? And then we ride on, what is it, 95, and then it's Scenic Byway 24, and then the 12. We have Fry Canyon, we have Glen Canyon, we're crossing the Colorado River. We have Capitol Reef National Park, and then we go up to Bryce Canyon. No, it's not on the edge. Come. You've got
Where are you going to fall?
You've got
Alright, Paul. You go first, I'll watch.
You'll hit a rock. I was actually in a car with a couple of friends from Italy, and for me it was I'd never been through here. We were like improvising a trip, and we were driving. I was like, oh wow, this is cool, wow, this, admiring this plateau, amazing. And then we got close, it's like amazing. In Europe we have a lot of tunnels, so it must be a tunnel. It's like, no, there's no tunnel. So we start climbing, and one of my friends, Giovanni, big guy, like 200 pounds, teddy bear, a motorcycle rider, he always rode his bike like he stole it, Probably spent more time on one wheel than on two wheels with his KTM. And he was like, no, stay close to the mountain. We come here and then we continued on. We had a beautiful experience. And Giovanni, I think it was, pardon my memory, in 2007, in October, he went to join some people on a motorcycle ride. And that was his last ride. That was his last ride, and he's always with me. So he's right here doing a wheelie. He's doing a wheelie. So he's like one of my guardian angels.
Oh, wow.
So every time I come here, I think of him, and I think about, we all have guardian angels.
Yeah.
We all have somebody that doesn't have, he's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Due to perhaps motorcycles, or a motorcycle ride or somebody else. So I like to, when I come here, since it's a very spiritual place, that's Valley of the Gods and Monument Valley on the other side, I like to, just remember how privileged I feel to be able to still do those rides and to take you guys in here. And I like to send out a nice thought to all of our guardian angel to keep on protecting us for the rest of the trip and for all of the other rides we'll be hopefully doing, for many years to come. So to Giovanni and to all of your guardian angels, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Nice, nicely said.
competition time, courtesy of Eagle Rider Tours. And we have some incredible prizes up for grabs, including merchandise, club memberships, and an incredible grand prize of an Eagle Rider Tour. And it couldn't be easier to enter. Simply post a picture or video to Instagram using the hashtags M&TM on Tour and Eagle Rider. And with prizes being awarded both weekly and monthly, there's plenty of chances to win. So what are you waiting for? Get posting today and be in with the chance of winning your trip of a lifetime.
For 8,600 feet higher than, what did you say, Grand Canyon?
Yeah.
And look at my packet of crisps.
It's a little pillow.
So I actually,
It's a little pillow.
It's like when you're on an airplane.
I can't even get hold of it, it's so tight. Oh, that was
Anti-climax.
Yeah.
Anti-climax. We're after a lot more than
Oh, they smell good. Cheers. was an interesting set of twisties. It's all right until you get to where they do a bit of road repair and they put bitumen in there, and it's quite slippery. Anyway, we've stopped on this peculiar road that is literally this on one side and the same on the other. So you're driving a road that's on the top of this, I don't know what you'd call it, but look at the view we've got up here. Pretty special, right? I won't go much further because that's a pretty steep looking drop there. Look at that. Looks like we might be heading into some rain, so I think I might put my jacket on. But this trip has been nothing other than spectacular. Spectacular. It's incredible. Anyway, let's get coats on, dodge some rain, and get going. Ciao. This is just like you see in the movies. Proper backcountry. Backcountry. Not backcountry. There were some cowboys just now with the Big Ben trailers, horses jobbies over here. They were fueling up. They'll probably come out soon. It's very cool. There's a bird up there being attacked by another bird. Look. No, that's where we're staying tonight. Hotel Els Bells. So here we are. This is the historic Ruby's Inn at Bryce Canyon. So it's another motel. So we get to park outside, and we are in room 7123. So join me. Let's see what this one's all about. Oh, it's like the same as last night, but the other way around. That's right. Smells nice, clean, tidy. Bath, shower, toilet, 2 sinks. Happy days. Yeah, it's alright. Yet again, I don't think anyone's been murdered here, which is always a bonus. And I think, fingers crossed, we'll get Wi-Fi this time. So anyway, we'll go and get the cases. Good thing about the motels is you literally park outside, so you haven't got to traipse your bags everywhere, which is always useful. So anyway, let's get unpacked.
Gentleman from Scotland. Really? That was here around 1860. Okay. He converted to a Mormon, and the family actually disowned him. Yeah.
Family disowned him.
Yeah. That's Scottish. Yeah.
There you go.
You guys want to hear a story?
Yeah.
Oh, I love stories.
We love your
So
story.
I'm not gonna get into
Storyteller.
not gonna get into the geology aspect of how this place was formed, but people come here for the hoodoos. The hoodoos.
Hoodoo guru.
They're towering, colorful rocks that looks like totems. Okay, I got a story. So we don't get into the science thing, but there is a legend about the hoodoos. Again, forgive again a lack of desire to explain them away with the doldrums of their being via scientific terms. They're not science, they are legend. Or more accurately, they are the legend people. The legend people lived in this area long, long before any Europeans came, before even the native people who were found here. They lived in a time of gods, when Coyote, the great spirit Coyote, oversaw this land. Coyote was said to be a trickster god, generally benevolent, but always with a sense of humor. The legend people might be likened to modern day Americans. I'm glad Joanna's not here to listen to this. They took more than they needed, used the resources of the land beyond what it could sustain. They consumed all of the water, ate all of the pine nuts, and left nothing behind for the rest of the animals to survive the harsh winters. So Coyote, faking admiration for the legend people, invited them to a great feast. They showed up in the finest, most colorful clothing, covered in elaborate war paint. The feast was set before them, but before any of them could lift a morsel, Coyote cast a curse on them that would turn them to stone. They fled the canyon floor, desperate to escape with their lives, and as they trampled one another, climbing over the petrifying bodies of their fellows one after another, like heaps of zombies stomping on and disfiguring one another to escape, they were turned to stone. Thus the hoodoos clinged to the sides of cliffs, vibrant and colorful as the legend people were that day, forever cast in stone, and the land surrounding left to live on peacefully for the rest of the plants and animals in the area. These are the tales of Bryce Canyon National Park, and just as science can do it little justice, so should these words serve as but an inspiration to discover the land for yourself. Follow me.
Believe it or not, we're in Bryce Canyon, which is day 5 of a 6-day tour that Sarah and I are doing, which is the Wild West with Eagle Rider. We have with us Stefano.
Yeah.
I've been calling him Stefano all week. Been put right this evening. Stefano is our lead guide. Is that you? Is that your official title?
Yes, so
Your muscles. Is that right?
I've been many things, but we'll be muscles today.